After studying the latest document published by the government, a fairer pathway to settlement, I believe there may be some misconceptions that we need to clarify. I feel I'll share some of these things because many people have been asking questions related to this, and I feel you should know what you can do to change the situation right now. Now, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you're interested in any of these, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you'll be amongst the first people to see that video. If you need support landing a visa sponsorship job, maybe you need someone to optimize your CV, cover letter, or personal statement, then reach out to me. The link will be in the description as well as in the comments. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. The new Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood dropped that bombshell a few days ago. We've been trying to digest it, understand it, because it means all the things we've been sharing, or I have been sharing on this channel since almost 2 years, almost 3 years now. It's going to be 3 years by next year. Is going to be overhauled. Like, this is the biggest overhaul of the UK immigration system. So many things will change. Now, they are proposing that they are going to introduce this soon. And some immigration lawyers believe that it might be implemented from April next year. We don't know what's happening. Some people have said, oh, don't worry, it's never going to happen. Some people say it's going to happen. What do we do as migrants? What we do is we plan ahead of time. I've been talking about this thing for a very long time, and I feel it's time for us to just break down some of the parts of these documents. Let's pick those things that we need to draw the attention of the government to, so that they don't include it in the law. Yes, you have the power to do so. I'm going to share with you towards the end of this video what you can do to, help them so that they build the right data, and whatever they're going to implement does not affect you. They're not in your shoes. They don't know what is happening. Now, the first one is that there are a lot of occupations that will be affected by the 15 years to settlement. They said it is everything RQF level 6. According to this page or section of the document, please go and read it for yourself. It sounds like it's not just care workers. So what are you going to do? What I feel you should do is, first of all, go and find out whether your occupation is under the medium skill or high skill. If it's high skill occupation, then no problem. But chef, data analyst, book keeping, there are so many occupations that are not on the high skill. So you need to draw the attention of government to say, hey, I'm a graduate boy, data analyst, but it's lumped under the RQF levels, maybe 3 or 4, but it's a medium skill according to your classification. Please, it won't be unfair for me to spend 15 years in this country just because I'm under the Boris Wave. You need to communicate with them. If not, they will lump everybody together. It's not just care workers that will be affected, though they are discussing whether they should add that 5 years or not. So it depends on how you respond. Remember that this is thrown out to the public. It means both parties that are not interested, British people, indefinite leave to remain people. So if migrants are working so hard and don't have time to write anything in the consultation, when they pull the data and find out that, oh, many people are pushing for 15 years to ILR, guess what happens? It becomes 15 years. It became 15 years because many people were ignorant. They were not willing to fill in that questionnaire on the government website. It's a consultation thrown to the public. There are many people that would actually want people to spend 15 years as a carer. The next one is about the public service occupations. It seems like, the way I am seeing it, if you are under the eligible, is it healthcare and teaching occupation, they want you to work for the public service. That is not a private, nursing home or a private place. So if you work for a private place, they want you to earn above 50,000. Is it 50,270 for you to spend 5 years in the UK to get your ILR? So if you decide that this is what you want to do, you want to work for the private sector, then to get 5 years to ILR, they're saying, hey, do you earn above 50,270? If not, you should work for the NHS. I know that this will lead to a bit of scramble. A lot of people will be running towards the NHS to get jobs there. because they'll feel, oh, it's better I earn less than usual and get 5 years than being a medical doctor, a nurse, medical scientist, occupational therapist, physiotherapist, and you're working in a private sector or for a company. The next one is about NARIC or UKVI. You have to check your certificates, the evaluation. Is it B2? If it's B2, if you want to knock off a year, you need to score C1, which is CEFR. Go and write IELTS and score 7.0 and above. That's what they're trying to say. So if you study in the UK, I'm not sure about the requirement. Maybe that one would work for the C1. I'm not sure. But I'm just trying to tell you that there are so many things that need clarification, and I feel you can use that form. I'm going to share the form on your screen now. Send them, your response. Ask those questions for inquiries and all that. It will help them build the system because they're building it right now. They've not found out all the different situations and complex needs. So they have to put into consideration all these complex situations. Now, it is by asking questions that they consider you, and they just don't put any law that is just one size fits all. The next one is earning a taxable income. I have asked this question before in my previous video. Does it mean that if a care worker earns above 50,270, the person is okay for getting ILR in 5 years? Does it mean that? I don't know. So these are some of the things that we need to ask. Usually the Home Office calculates their income requirement based on 37.5 hours a week, but it might be that this time around is your total taxable income from different sources. It could be. I don't know, but I don't know. It doesn't say anything. It says contributions. So you have to be sure that, hey, if I'm running a business and I'm a care worker, or if I'm in a particular situation and I'm a care worker and I'm working 20 hours somewhere else consistently for 3 years, will you reduce my, time in the UK? Some people will call it sentence to get ILR. Will you reduce it? So, yeah. Don't mind me, I'm laughing because it's really challenging. I can't imagine 15 years to ILR. Do you know what it means? So if you came in when you were 40, you keep working for 15 years, you break your back, you just keep working. When you have now 15 years, you're old. 55 years is not old, sure, but you know what I mean? You get the picture. You are meant to enjoy life. And for some people who say they won't buy a mortgage, they will not buy a house, you now start paying for mortgage at 55. Who will give you mortgage at 55? I'm not saying nobody gives, but you understand what I mean. It's very difficult. And retirement age, oh my goodness, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So everybody should plan ahead of time. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Just before I go, just share your own option. What are the questions you have with regards to this? What do you think they should do? Please share. And have you filled these questions I've shared on the screen? Have you done yours? Please encourage other people to share in your communities. It's very important that your voices are heard so that they can gather the right data to make an informed decision. Anything that you are not doing, someone is countering your move. When they say public consultation is open to everybody, so someone is countering your move. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Africa's rich history is filled with stories of powerful kings and queens, like Queen Amina of Zazzau, the fearless warrior queen, King Mansa Musa of Mali, the wise and just ruler, Queen Nzinga of Angola, King Shaka Zulu, and many other notable African rulers. Join us on a journey through the lives of Africa's most legendary kings and queens. In African Kings and Queens, discover the fascinating stories of these iconic leaders. Get your copy now on Amazon Kindle. Grab your copy now.